はい、皆さんこんにちは。What's up、kazukinです。
アンソニーです。
アンソニーです。今回はですね、アンソニーがね、3年間英語の先生を日本にしてきたので、日本の英語教育について聞いていきたいなと思います。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
はい。What do you think about Japanese English education as a teacher of English in Japan?
Well, I've worked in the public education system, and I've also worked in the private sector as well. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of a mixed bag. It really depends on what the curriculum is for the company that you teach.
Okay, let's start with the public school one.
With the public school, I think it's a good foundation for introducing students to English. But I'm skeptical that you'd be able to become fluent by going through the public education system.
Why you say so? Tell us about it.
For the schools that I taught at, I taught English once, maybe twice a week per class. I mean, I taught the entire week, but I would only see like the same class like maybe once or twice a week. And in a 45-minute time frame, that's not really enough time to familiarize them with, like, let's say, like the vocabulary and, you know, to command the grammar. I don't think it's enough to become fluent, but I do think that it's a great introduction. I think it's a fantastic introduction. I mean, it's the same way like when I was like in high school and when I took Japanese. You know, I'm not fluent in Japanese right now, but like I absolutely loved taking part in that class because it was a blast. I was learning Japanese, but there's no way in hell I would have ever become fluent in Japanese.
I mean, in terms of building the like foundation, like vocabulary and grammar, it's good to start with.
It's a good introduction.
Okay.
Yeah.
However, it's not enough to be fluent.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
I think so.
Okay.
Yes.
So how Japanese education can improve to be fluent in English? What do you think?
Well, I think that if they, added more time for English classes, that could help. I think that having a smaller class will also help as well, because if you have a class full of like over 20 students, we're talking like 20 little human beings that all want to do their own thing, like 20 tiny individuals that have their own interests and their own desires. They're gonna, not everybody's gonna feel the same way about English. You're gonna have your students that love it, your students that don't love it, and the students that are just there because they have to take English. So, I mean, I imagine if you increase the time, like if you increase more the amount of English classes that you have, like I think that would help expose them more to English.
Gotcha. Okay. So you mean like we have to categorize students depending on how passionate they are?
I think that'd be one aspect of it. I think that would be a good idea, actually.
Gotcha.
That touches on what I was mentioning about like how some students have an interest in it, some students don't. But I remember to this day some of my favorite students because they absolutely loved speaking English. I mean, it wasn't like fluent like a native speaker, but they were passionate about speaking it.
Gotcha.
You can tell they really enjoyed it.
Right.
And there were some students that didn't.
Like how you say, the ambience of learning English is pretty important.
Yeah,
because
so
if you see somebody so negative, like you also get negative as well.
Yeah,
so it's pretty important. And then also you mentioned that you have to put more time to output what we learn, correct? So like pretty much like we are being taught, basically. It's quite few time to assign to speak up English in the class, right?
You want to say it again?
So like we don't really assign to speak up English in the class.
Oh, right.
Basically, we are just taught English.
Oh, right. Well, that's true. But I will say that, at least in my experience, I think that our teachers, we did a good job of helping guide them to express themselves while speaking English. Within the guidelines of the curriculum, they were able to express themselves as best as they could. Like they weren't just I don't want to say regurgitate, but they were just like saying, like repeating what I was saying. Although when I first got here, that's what I was teaching them, is like repeating what I say. But it gets to the point where you can introduce grammar. You can show them how it works and how they're able to use it so that they can use it to express themselves. Like you don't have to say I like a banana, Like do you like bananas? Do you like apples? You can show them visuals too. Like do you like this? Do you like this one?
Right.
I like apples. Oh, you like this one? Like no, apples. Okay. Oh, this one, apples. Yes.
Okay, so you're saying that like if we use more objects with English, that more helps them to learn efficiently?
I think that using props or using showing examples of how they can use it, it will help them.
Oh, okay.
Instead of
Not only like this is banana. Like because you like banana, do you want to eat banana?
And if you say like, do you like bananas? Chances are the kid is going to be like, do you like bananas? Like, do you like bananas? Do you like bananas? And you can say, yes, I do,
like
or
banana.
no, I don't.
Okay.
And they'll be like, oh, yes, I do.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, because like we tend to repeat what teacher said.
Yeah, that's right.
なるほどね。Gotcha.
I mean, I would say don't come here expecting, like if you want to come here as an English teacher, don't come here expecting an easy job. Hey, I mean, it's not, it's rewarding. Oh man, I don't know. If I didn't really desire to come here, I think I would have left a long time ago.
Yeah, since this guy loves Japan so much, so, he made it. But
kind of a nerd.
Yeah, but I mean, that's good to know to listen to your opinion, as a native speaker. So, like my last question is why Japanese people can't speak English fluently? We've been learning English for actually 6 years.
But English isn't at the forefront of what everybody thinks about here. Like, it's not what they always think about, right? I came here, and the amount of people that are able to communicate with me in English, unsurprising to me because of how much English you guys are exposed to. So I'm able to, like, communicate easily with people here because of my horrible Japanese and their, like, I don't say horrible English, but like their broken English and my horrible Japanese, like we're able to communicate. So like the amount of English that's been introduced so far, it's enough to like communicate with people. I mean, from my experience. Again, like not everybody's the same, and there are many people that like don't understand don't understand English at all because they don't care. But like there's a lot of people that I've spoken with here that like know a lot more English than I thought, that are able to like communicate complex ideas in English. Like a lot of people. I think that's due in part because of the efforts that have been dedicated to help the Japanese people learn how to speak English. I'm envious of you guys because I wish I had that kind of educational upbringing, like in Japanese. Like when I was young, like in middle school, I had 1 semester of Japanese, and then in high school, I had 2 semesters of Japanese, and that's it. So like over here, you guys like learn English all the way from the time you're in elementary school. So you learn like basic vocabulary and all this stuff. So there's a lot. You guys know a lot more than you think.
Yeah. So they just need to practice speaking English, I guess.
Yeah, I mean
it's like they do have enough vocabulary to communicate.
I think so.
But they just need to practice speaking enough, right?
Yeah. Again,
this is complimenting you all. So like, have a confidence and keep practicing speaking English. Don't be shy. All right. That's your comments, right?
Yeah.
All right. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, guys, and keep working hard. Let's go. Thank you. If you like it, make sure you subscribe.
Can I do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey. Thank you for joining Kazuki's channel. If you liked it, like and subscribe. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Thank you for... You do it.
Why? Go ahead.
Thank you for joining us on Kazuki's channel. Like and subscribe if you already haven't.
See you guys. Bye-bye.